Hello guys, welcome back to ErebosGamingHD. So as you can see, world title fight, we've got our first title fight, and I know Tommy Morrison is actually quite an easy fighter to beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to absolutely punish him. What I'm going to try and do is get him to the stage where I can just keep jabbing him and jabbing him and jabbing him until he's just like, he can't even stand anymore. You can't knock him down with jabs, so my whole plan is to basically weaken him and then just jab him and jab him and jab him until he's just a wreck, and then that's my plan, because Tommy Morrison's never been a difficult fighter to beat. He's not a great fighter to be online, if I'm honest with you. He tends to be quite average in all areas. He hasn't got the best chin, he hasn't got the best power. He's quite a medium fighter. He's quite an average sort of standard fighter, but he's got nothing that he really excels at that's really good. Everything's sort of quite even with him, and that's what makes him quite easy, because he's got nothing that he can rely on. Like, he can't rely on counter punches, he can't rely on power, he can't rely on body shots, for example. So it's all just that you have to fight exceptionally well to win with Tommy Morrison if you're fighting somebody that's pretty good. Now, I am fighting on greatest of all time, so hopefully I'm not underthinking this or underestimating this guy in any way, or underestimating the computer with this character in any way. But I've never had any difficulty defeating Tommy Morrison. As you can see, I seem to be catching him quite easily. He's catching me to the body quite a bit, but I'm not too worried about it, because them shots landed on his head are going to be doing some serious damage. And you can see every time I get close, he obviously, maybe he's got a slightly higher percentage to punch to the body or something. That definitely seems to be the case. But I'm sort of catching him at just the right range just to land the 1-2 combos. And, those can be really deadly if you're catching people with 1-2 combos whilst they're in the middle of a punch. That's one of the most devastating things of this game, is when you can hit people whilst they're punching. It's the most, does the most damage, it gives you the most bang for your buck. And I'm trying to hit him at full range so I get the full extension on the punch, and that adds that extra little bit of power as well, which is easy to do against a guy like Tommy Morrison, because he stands there just throwing to the body. So it's quite easy to step back, 1-2 to the face, and you're going to be doing a lot of damage. I reckon by the end of this round it's going to be a significant difference in our sort of stamina and health bars. So we'll have to just see how that goes. At the rate that it's going, he is getting quite smashed. When he comes forward, he's getting hit with quite a lot. I am wasting quite a few punches though, to be honest with you, but nothing too bad. 50% of my punches are jabs, so jabs don't use a great deal of stamina if you're throwing them on occasion and you're not just spamming. So really only 50% of my punches are actually going to be using any amount of stamina, which is the right hand. And you can see that his stamina is actually lower than mine, even though I'm throwing quite a lot of punches, and even though he's hitting me to the body, his stamina is actually lower, which again is one of the things with Tommy Morrison. He hasn't got great stamina either. And that combo that I just got there, that jab straight to the face, every single one landed, and that would have done so much damage to him. It really would have just really put a lot of damage up on his hidden bar, his hidden damage bar. That would have done quite a lot. I don't know if you guys have paid attention when you're in the corner when it says, your stamina recovery and your damage recovery. Now, it's quite vague how that works, but the damage, basically, you want that as low as possible. Obviously, you want your stamina as high as possible. And if you can be doing a lot and adding a lot of damage percentage, then they're going to become a lot easier to knock out, a lot easier to do damage to, and just generally a lot easier to beat. So it's all about bringing that damage meter up, as well as obviously maintaining your stamina and whatnot. And look at that, that's just unbelievable. He went from pretty much full health and like a small combo later, and he's on the floor. That's just unbelievable. I'm chatting to you guys about doing damage to him and talking about how much damage that little combo did, and I think the proof's in the pudding there. I mean, 3-punch combo and he was on the floor, combined with the fact that my right hand's full up, so you can get a flash knockdown anyway, but I don't think that was sort of due to that. I think it was due to it just taking that much damage off him. So you can see his eye is really swollen, and that's because I'm landing them combinations whilst he's throwing. That's really raising his damage bar, his hidden damage bar, which makes it much easier for my punches to do damage. As you can see there, just a couple of combos later, and his health's just pretty much minuscule, it's minimal amount. See, I'm just going to start jabbing this guy now, just jab him. Just trying to get him weak enough so I can stun him with the jab, if that makes sense. I should be able to get him while he's in this corner. I don't really want to throw too many right hands because I don't want to knock him out just yet. I want to punish this guy. Oh, I've said it a while ago, I'm sure I said it in one of the videos, that when I get to the title fights I just want to punish the guy and make sure I win it really so convincingly, it's unbelievable. And I'm just happy that this is the case, because I've had a couple of sketchy fights where I wasn't sure whether I was going to win, and fortunately I pulled through. So this is quite an interesting little title fight, quite like this. I aren't getting as much time to play this as I usually do, but still definitely going to be getting greatest of all time rank on this, hopefully without losing at all. I haven't lost yet, so I just want to try and catch this guy now, just so I can just keep jabbing him on the ropes, if you know what I mean. I could have obviously knocked him out earlier, or knocked him down earlier, but I just want to go for this jab thing that I'm trying to show you guys. I just need to weaken him to a small amount of his health, and then I can just start jabbing him. You can see that his stats now are just ridiculously small compared to mine, and it's silly really for round 3. You would not expect his stats to be that small, especially whilst he's the champ. You'd expect a much better fight, and obviously I'm grateful that it isn't somebody like Tyson, who might be quite a lot more difficult. Though this is our first title fight. There's 3 belts to win in total, so this is only one of the champions. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that extra right hand. Ouch. It's his habit of combo, that is there. Habit of just throwing a combo. Hopefully he gets back up so I can punish him. Yeah, thank you. Okay, should be okay now. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to throw that extra right hand then. I just wanted to just keep jabbing him. Right, so we've won every round, which is no surprise there. So it's time to just have some fun with this guy, really. You see how his stamina just goes down to almost nothing. When that happens, if you can catch somebody like that, you see that when his health went down and I caught him, his health just flew right down straight away. And this should be where I can just keep jabbing this guy into oblivion now. And just keep jabbing him and jabbing him and jabbing him and jabbing him until he can't take no more. And as you can see, it's kind of working. There we go. There we go. So now just keep jabbing him and jabbing him and jabbing him, and hopefully I should be able to get to a stage where as soon as he comes out of a jab, as soon as he comes out of a stun state, I should be able to put him straight back in one. It's just a case of whether he decides to throw punches at the right time, because he does seem quite aggressive when he's weak, and that's what makes Tommy Morrison so easy. Is when he's weak, the AI is set to fight back. Whereas the hardest fighters on this game, when they're weak, their AI tells them to walk away. And I don't know if you guys, when you've made a character, have noticed that you get an option to change the AI tendencies. And some people are a little bit confused about what AI tendencies actually are, but what they mean is what the character will do if you're fighting them as a CPU. So if you're fighting them as a computer player, then it will be more likely to act in a particular way. One of them obviously is what to do when weak, or what to do when injured, and it's either more towards the fight back or it's more towards the go defensive. And it seems like Tommy Morrison is set to fight back when he's weak as opposed to just stay defensive, which makes this perfect to do what I'm trying to do, which is just keep jabbing this guy until he can't do no more. This guy, it's not even fair on him. Look at his stats are just so small. His bars are so small compared to mine. He did recover 10% there, to be fair with you. But it shouldn't take too much to take him back out. I mean, I think one right-handed probably finished the job, to be honest. But, especially after a couple of jabs, you'd definitely go down after the right hand. But we're not trying to do that. I'm just trying to weaken him to as much as I can to win the belt as convincingly as possible. So you can see that he's just getting absolutely blended with them right hands. They're not really getting through with this guard when I get close. I need to get my full extension on the punches. I'm just sort of wanting him to take a step back, I guess, so I can land a few more shots. There you go, jab him again. Just keep on jabbing. And you see, once I'm at max range, like at that sort of distance, I can obviously catch him with a lot more punches and they do a lot more damage as well. You can see I throw a power jab then, just a second ago, throw a power jab, and that seemed to work as well. Not as well as just throwing a few normal jabs, but this guy's going to get stunned again. Come on, oh, if he'd have come forward then. There we go. This guy's is just cruelty. Absolute cruelty. Tommy Morrison was a good fighter, a reasonably good fighter in his day, I think. He was in Rocky 5 actually, wasn't he? Tommy Morrison. He was the kid in Rocky 5. Tommy the Gun. But yeah, he was a good fighter. I think he died, unfortunately, of AIDS, I believe. But he was a good fighter in his day, and I think they haven't done him justice on this game, really. Or maybe they have done him justice. I don't know how he'd stack up against the champions. I don't think there was that many iconic people when Tommy Morrison was about. There was a couple, but you know, saying that, when has boxing ever had that many people that are really good? There's only ever a select couple that are good at that time. But anyway, this guy's just getting jabbed up. His health is so small. I'm just curious of how small I can actually get his health, to be honest. I'm just happy that I haven't accidentally hit the right hand, because I often do that when I'm trying to do this. I accidentally hit the right hand and then it's all over. Because this guy ain't getting up again if I knock him down. There's absolutely no way he's getting up. So just keep jabbing. I don't think his health can go much lower though, to be honest. It's like the lowest it can possibly be, I think. Jeez, man, this guy is getting absolutely murdered. Not good for the champ here. I think we may have a new champ in town, guys. Oh no, I didn't mean to hook him. Oh no. Oh well. Oh shit. Fucking hook and jab, all the fucking same. Oh damn it. There we go. That's the champ for you. Sitting in a corner, drooling on himself. Come on, just fall over, bro. Yeah, we go. The champ is here. Most total wins. There we go. There's my little belt. Gotta love my little belt. Won every single round as well. I'm happy with that. 62% punch. To be honest, with how many of the jabs I was throwing, I'm quite happy with that as well. Absolutely crazy. I didn't mean to catch him with that left hook. I suppose it makes sense, really. It could have kept you guys watching forever, but it's probably a good thing that I hit him early, otherwise we'd been sitting in for ages. So there we go. Now the champ, 22 wins, no losses, 18 knockouts. My last 5 are 5 wins, 4 by KO. Obviously we've got that points win. And yeah, my KO percentage has gone up slightly, as you can imagine. My win percentage is still on 100, which is perfect. My next couple of fights are both going to be title fights, I'm pretty sure of that. You can see I've got quite a lot of cash now. There's my rank as champ. And just have a look at these messages. Doesn't seem to be anything too important there. The champ is here, blah blah blah. Everyone giving me messages now. I'm the champ. It almost feels better winning the belt on this than it does online. So now we're ranked champion, hold at least 1 belt. Let's have a little look through these. Superstar, I need pound for pound rank, I need all 3 titles, etc. We're definitely moving up in the world though. Definitely moving up in the world. So that's about it, guys, I think. Don't think there's much else to go through. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode. See you later.